Hey everybody, I'm back with another video. I'll try to keep this one as short as possible. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about camping, hunting, um, and you know hiking because it's getting into springtime over here. So people are going to be out there and doing those kind of things. Weather is still kind of mild. So anyway, two companies that I like to use for some of my equipment that I utilize is Major Surplus and Survival. They're out of California, and the other one is a Sportsman's Guide. They have just about everything you need. Okay, but the besides, and then you got to have a good tent. Sportsman's Guide has a really good TP tent. It's a four-season tent. You don't want to be out there because you can't just get on the phone and call your mom up and go, "Hey, mom, pick me up, man, pick me up. I'm wet." Ain't gonna happen. So the the items that you use, security items, whatever, is up to everybody got different preference. I don't tell anybody what they gotta have for a gun or a knife or whatever. But some people they like to play. This is the big deal. Some people like to play cowboy. So they get the campfire going, they get the cowboy hat on, whatever, and they're not even cowboys. And they're cooking up the beans, the corn. Some people like to just eat military MREs because that's just easier. But I guess when you're with friends and everything, everybody uh, helps out, so they're easier to cook. But anyway, couple items that's kind of important to have because some people um they know about edible foods out in the wild, like um mushrooms, edible mushrooms. I was looking online. I was looking online earlier. There's edible mushrooms, wild berries, um I don't know whatever herbs or whatever. I'm not an expert in that department, so I couldn't tell you. But that kind of thing. Then you go back to camp and you play cowboy. You make your beans and your corn and you eat all that stuff. Okay. Then 8 hours later, or maybe the next day, I'm not sure. It depends on the individual. You go back on another short walk or a hike or whatever. There's a couple few items that people forget to bring, and then it can cause problems. Okay, the first one, I think everybody should have one of these when they go out, even if you never had allergic reaction. You just never know, because out there, there's no help. You're by pretty much alone. So, um, this is a EpiPen. It's a one-time injectable thing until somebody can get and help you. Okay. Now, getting back to the food thing. Okay. Sometimes you're gonna eat some of that stuff, and it ain't gonna sit well down in your intestines. Believe me. I had a couple experiences, but I wasn't out in the woods. I was at home, so kind of lucky, yeah. Um, the a couple other items is to make sure you have is a porta potty, unless you want to be like a dog and I don't know, go out back and dig a hole and go do it inside them like a cat, like a cat or something, and then cover them up. That's up to you. I don't care. But toilet paper, you gotta have some toilet paper. Super important. Another really important item is to bring extra clothing with you. You never know what the weather is going to be like, but this is not really about the weather. I get these on surplus. They're good for winter time or spring when it's still kind of cool out. Are these military surplus long johns? They have a built-in diaper inside. Okay, so why am I talking about this? Some of you guys are, "Well, why is he even talking about the diaper inside the long johns?" Well, okay, we just, we just ate the mushrooms, the wild berries, the nuts. Then we go back to the camp and what? Oh, cowboy. Put on a cowboy hat. Eat the beans and the corn. 6, 8 hours later, you're taking another little cruise, or it might be the next day. Might not, I don't know how long it takes, especially if you're 50 years old or older. The older folks, especially, but even the young people, too. This can happen to anybody. You're walking along, all of a sudden, your lower intestine starts to rumble like an earthquake, and you go, uh oh, and then but you make one, you just but, and bang, just like a shotgun. Okay, this thing, this thing will catch the shotgun so it doesn't run down your leg. Now, some of that stuff that you guys are going to eat out there is going to give you what I call a mudslide. The surplus long johns, unless you're wearing an adult diaper or something like that, will not catch the mudslide. Okay? The mudslide is the worst case scenario. That one will, it's like a lahar, the what does Mexicans call it? Lahars? It's like a lahars, just right down the leg and all. So, so the basic consideration is, enjoy camping and all that kind of stuff and hiking and everything, but bring some extra gear, especially the clothes and maybe some food and water because you just never know. But I always worry about, because I'm 53 years old, I always worry about accidentally doing a shotgun, and I'm really worried about the mudslide because a mudslide, you might as well just you might as well just burn your clothes if you mudslide because the animals out there, your friends or your family that's hiking or camping with you, they'll go, "Ugh, what's that smell, man?" But the animals, the wild animals, they like that smell. You know what I mean? So, you're only attracting attention to your own self if something like that happens from the wild animals. Could be a bear or a big cat or something. Who knows? Maybe, I mean, could be Sasquatch for all you know. You let one loose and you hear "Ah," or whatever. And then so anyway, I know it sounds kind of, I know it's, I'm getting ridiculous again, but I mean it's a very serious problem. So have all your supplies, have your porta potty, have your toilet paper, have your diaper, adult diaper, and just have a good time.